Hello. You guys, hello. Hello. Okay. That, good. That's out. That's on. So, we have a very, very special last stream before Christmas type. Hello, Michael. I hope you're good. Where we are facing another corrupted monk, since the other one was, in case I know you all have wondered why the other corrupted monk was looking all ghosty and stuff, right? Because it was just an illusion. We have the real corrupted monk lady here right now today. If she's gonna beaten, I do not know yet. She's quite beefy. That's a common thing with monks, by the way. If you take a look at Chinese monks, what they do with Kung Fu and stuff, right? Amazing. So, wonderful. Nice. We are set out for today. Michael, I hope you're good, by the way. I hope you slept well. I hope you, for a change, have overslept. So you are full of energy and hyped for beating the monk and stuff, you know? That's good. And we, well, just without talking a lot of time about stuff which doesn't matter, I'd say we just jump into it, right? Okay, how are you? I am okay. I just need... Me and vacation separates only 6 hours of work tomorrow. And then I feel absolutely... I obviously feel very, very sad that I have 2 weeks off, right? I am very sad I can't work. I'm so sad. Right? That was a lie. I'm good. I'm right before vacation. I'm very amazing. You know, it would all be sweet if this lady would be beaten today. You must be tired after all of fully doing nothing and chilling. I understand that's very exhausting. It comes from the person who is still a school kiddo. Coming from such a person, okay. Someone who can't even judge anything. Alright. I just let that stand in the room, right? Must have been an exhausting year, right? Sitting in the classroom, learning nothing, understanding nothing. I guess that was quite an exhausting and hard year too. And complaining about them nasty teachers who give bad marks and who are bad, they can't teach, they have flaws and stuff, you know. I guess that's very, very hard. And it's always the flaw and the fault of the teacher, right? And not of the pupil. That must have been. That's why you're tired all the time. Now it all makes sense if I analyze it correctly. I need to analyze stuff more. Okay, I'm warming up. That was, by the way, a joke. In case people don't notice. Okay, misjudged there a bit the... Oh, I'm still available to fight. Oh god, we are going to spend here a lot of time if I don't man up and be good. Okay. Jump, mate. Why don't you jump? Okay, by the way, Michael, I have seen today, I missed the game. I'm going to need to take a look at, I forgot the name. I've seen there's an RPG game which I'm interested in, which I'm probably gonna bring to the channel in the next year. Have you heard of the game Tainted Grail, by the way? It's been released in May 2025. It's from I think from a Polish developer. I have. Have you heard good or bad stuff? Have you maybe played it yourself? I've seen a test video for the DLC, and I have to admit that I was a bit intrigued. Something like a Polish... Yeah, I was a bit intrigued by what I saw. I wonder... It could have just wanted... I was curious if you have played it, in a way, but it seems not. Don't know much about it. Okay. Was a possibility. Then I would have liked... If you would have played it, I would have liked to hear your opinion. But anyways, I'm not judging. It's still, I'm always surprised. Then on YouTube a test video for a game pops up, and I'm always curious that I have not heard of so many games out there. It's always surprising to see them. Oh, that looks nice. I haven't heard of it. Nice. The gaming world is too big, man. Okay, if I should implement a bit more blocking and stuff and act accordingly to the actions I see on screen. And maybe not die. I have heard that in games like Skyrim, like Sekiro, Elden Ring, not dying and in conclusion not getting hit is helping out. I've heard. I don't know if that is actually true. I'm here to prove it. Who taught you such bullshit? I don't want to out that person, man. It would be... the person would be embarrassed by it, you know? But that's what I said. It's bullshit, you know? That's what I said too. I'm too slow, by the way. Let's just need some time. What a beefy lady. Two hits, okay. But take a look at her weapon. Oh, I'm not dead yet. You know, I was so used to the Odachi, which had been used by the owl, right? I think. I'm so sad that she's not wielding a Odachi, right? It's sad. That makes me sad, by the way. That demotivates me and stuff. Jump. Isn't it? Is it actually? I would have thought that this is a I thought that it was a weapon like a glaive. Is it no Dutch? I thought it would be I think I mean I thought it was a okay, then that is a huge katana and this is a huge but nah, that ain't a Dachi. Is it? I don't. Then I'm suddenly motivated. But it doesn't look like this. See, I'm instantly better. See? I'm instantly better. See how good I'm instantly? Holy cow! Instant motivation. That's what I needed. Oh, hello, Uvaldo. I hope you're good. What's up? Just some chilly... Just some chill Sekiro evening with a monk. Kinda good. I can't complain. Thank you. I hope you're good too. And thank you for saying hello. By the way. Sorry, Ali, I don't understand a word what you're saying. Thank you. And thank you, Evaldo. Okay, let's crack on. Okay, let's crack on. Two hits, man. Upper hits. And I think, by the way, when we hit her in the butt always sounds wrong, right? If we hit her backside, we do it just a bit more damage, I think. It's kind of hard to stick to her hot ass. Ah boy, block. Just free. I don't know what's going on. Just block. It ain't that hard. Yes, Fonks, thank you. He was defeated. But I'm having kinda more trouble with this lady monk. There's a free death. Yeah, I'm not yet. I'm still in the phase of getting comfortable. That's how I need to get comfortable with new people, right? It's the same here. Jump. Just jump. And here do the counter move. Okay. Oh, I'm so bad. Yeah, okay, I didn't think about that. Yes, Mortal Blade is an option there. You're right. Absolutely. Free damage. I just need to not get blown to the ground, and then counter, please. There would be probably an opportunity in time slot for a mortal blade 2. Okay, I see. Mortal blade, obviously useful, so use it. Alrighty. If that does not happen, but we should still get one hit out, yes. I have trouble jumping, by the way, and here too. All be better if I at least would get that. Oh god, I would just get that going. A simple jump. How can it be that I'm not getting out? It's how I'm not reacting into a simple jump. I know that I can use the counter there. I think that's the problem I'm having mentally, is that I'm always that I'm not certain if I need to jump or do the counter, and then have this millisecond where I'm missing the windows because I'm just at that moment thinking about what move is coming, and then I'm not sure whether I should jump or dodge. That's the problem. With dodge I mean obviously the counter. That's what's messing me mentally up there. But I've just seen that the circly dodge button seems to be, for the spinning move, good too. Jump is better. Okay, look, just see the sword. If it's a circular slash or a delayed attack after the red symbol, then you jump to the into the moniker for the other attack. Yeah. Yes. 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 Sounds so simple. Hello, SK. Thank you for joining. Climb the trees and give it free and get it. Okay. Yeah. Long time no see. Thank you for being here. Okay. That's why the trees are probably there. Okay, I see. I try. That sounds makeable. Thank you. When I get to that point again in like 30 minutes. We wanted to see if you could figure out that part of the on your own. Nah. Don't expect too much thinking of me. I am known for high skill and stuff, right? For environmental thinking when playing games, right? Not for animal cruelty, but not for thinking. Aye. You escape in jumps, counters and Mikiri counters, that's why it's taking so long. Yep, I know. But I'm not on purpose skipping them, it's just that I'm currently not able to do them. It's a skill issue right now. But I hope that I'm gonna be overcoming that at one point. I just told you to climb the tree punch in phase 2 and you just skipped it. Since I had the experience in the last stream that I instantly went to them trees when the shadows came and I got ripped from the trees. That's why my thought process, my friend, was to stay on the bridge to dodge, and when the shadowy figures are gone, go up and do the death blow. That was the plan. There's a free death blow to starting of the phase before the shadow SP. Okay, that I thought you meant before when the shadows, after the shadows appear, because then he's or she is in the middle of the bridge. Now I was distracted, sorry. Okay, let's see. I'll do my best. Which is obviously not much. In such. Why did I tap here? I know how to do the counter, thank you. It is currently a skill issue. I try, but I'm just through muscle memory and not exactly knowing what I'm doing. I am getting there. I know that I can counter, I know that I can jump. It's just currently that I need some time to get adjusted. It's that. To get it correctly. It might take 10 minutes, it might take 30 minutes, I don't know. Okay, see, I wasn't fast enough. I see. I saw the white dot. Okay, that one. Let's see.
Yeah. And I thought I was too late. Because I didn't, I was not sure, I didn't see the red indication there.
That's good when you have enough snacks. Just wanted to heal up a bit.
Okay, thank you. Now she's angry. But she's more beautiful. Okay. Now I think I want to marry her. I think marrying insects is forbidden. I think romantic relationships with animals is not allowed worldwide, luckily. But I remember now that's then... Okay, now I see. That's probably the cheese we've been talking about in the last episode, right? In the last episode, in the last stream.
Sekiro, she's infected. Yeah. Can identify yourself as an insect condition you are in the US. But with that, wouldn't I make my, if I would be then in the US, make my president very, very mad if I would identify as a insect? I wouldn't like to make the best and most wonderful president in the States, in the United States of all time, even if it's a bit mad, right? No, actually, the cheese was some loud noises. Ah, okay. Good. Whatever that means, I take it. I'm not taking it. But then I'm not cheesing, that's what I want to say. With what I just did there. That would then be sort of loud noise, would be firecrackers. Yeah, die 300 times with cheese, yes. To hone your skills. No, to have a manly man fight, right? Not a... cheesing everyone can. Jump, lady, jump. Oh God, sorry, I'm stupid. Now. You lady. Oh. And then I get cornered. And then I get cornered. Yeah, Michael, thank you for the words. That's really building my confidence up. Thank you. Just the third phase, which is in the end easier than phase 1. Yes, totally. That was stupid. Ow! You want to see Dead Ray? Just around 10 more phases and the game is done. Yeah, that's the plan. That's just it, right? I'm holding you up. You said 10 phases, right? Just around. So I'm not gonna talk to you if it's gonna be, if this number is not correct, man. A random okay. Okay. Oh. She appears at the center of the bridge, not where you deathblow her. Yes, I don't know. I don't quite understand what you want to say. Can I deathblow her there too? I don't know. Otherwise, I didn't quite get what you wanted to transport. When you mean with at the end of the ghostly black goo ghost mode thing. Yes, that's what I'm... Yes, that I understood. When you finish phase 1, climb on the branch
Wait for her to appear at the center of the bridge. She will be there for 3. Yes, that I know. Thank you. That's just something what I sometimes am not yet able to, in a constant rate, to do. I'm totally, if I could do it all the time, I definitely would. I have to be honest with her, I absolutely don't know if it's just the stage of the game, like it's entering late game, just not feeling this fight actually. So I'm down for skipping phase 2. Totally. Otherwise it would be impossible, I think, for me. Aye. It took me 47 hours to finish Sekiro, 40 hours only for Dark Souls 3 with both DLCs, so sucked at Sekiro because it was my first Soulsborne and second game on the controller. I'm past 40 hours, definitely, but it's for me not about how much time someone spends with this game actually. Doesn't really matter to me. Well, at least if you have had a enjoyable time, then all is good. very hard at the start, quite easy in the middle, and absolutely painful in late game. So it's like life, right? Very hard when you get born, then it gets easy when you're in school, and then it gets absolutely painful when you are actually working and are in your job, and that's even the longest part of your life. So it's quite similar. Life gets painful if you move out from your parents. You really need to stand your ground for yourself. Then it starts to be... Well, maybe painful is a hard word, maybe. There are always, sadly enough, people who have it worse, but... the good old kindergarten times. Why don't I react? Go Super Saiyajin. Don't think I don't think I have that in me yet. I'm still working on that. And yes, why do we suddenly stop to have a nap time? Yes, I don't understand it. If you do that at work and your boss catches you, get fired, right? Never understood it. Why that was removed. And nap times are also important. Okay, don't move the stick. That's what I don't need to get in the system. Well, textbooks with pictures, yes. True. Life got hard then.
Sekiro is your favorite game then? I just added game because I think that's what you mean. I really honestly, real talk, I already said that a couple of times, it would have been my favorite game of all time if FromSoft would have implemented two things. First of all, a true hardcore mode, which would then, actually that's the only thing, when you die, the game gets uninstalled and you can't install it anymore and you need to buy it again. The true hardcore mode. If FromSoft would have implemented that, that would have been my favorite game of all time. But they even failed with that. And made it with that too easy. So it ain't my favorite game. And I already sent FromSoft hate mails that they didn't develop the game that way. Don't worry. But they are ignoring them for whatever reason. It could just go and fight it. Ah, boy, that would be wonderful. I was just kidding, obviously. There's a milder hardcore mode. You need NG plus though. Yeah. Since I'm already struggling quite hard with, and I struggled obviously with Elden Ring and Dark Souls 2. That's the reason why I didn't really experience New Game Plus, because I was already struggling. It was for me, or is for me, about, you know, at least beating the game. The rest for me is then just fine. I left it with that. Yeah, I've heard enemies will two-shot you, any excess enemy. I've heard that it's more difficult, yes. I think that Dark Souls 3 had the best bosses in Soulsborne than Sekiro. Could you do me a favor and tell me your favorite boss in Dark Souls 3? I have sadly that I currently can't come up with a Dark Souls 3 boss, can I? Was the Smith Demon a Dark Souls boss? Yes, right? It was 3. What was your favorite
Dark Souls 3 was? Oh god, I can't, it wouldn't even come up. Dark Souls Smithing Demon? What's it called? Smelter Demon, that's what I meant. Dark Souls 2, okay, it's not even 3. Smelter Demon, that was a badass. Okay, I'm just coming to see. I'm just having... Ah, okay, yeah, I see. Oh boy, I remember now that I see them pictures. Oh boy, Erythiel. Oh god, yep, and them dragons, man. The Arc Dragon. Ah, Nameless King, I meant, sorry. The Nameless King, Ancient Wyvern. Oh boy. High Lord Vormir, Old Demon King. Ah, okay, I needed to take a look again. Okay, I see, I remember. Oh god, I had a bad time there. Sekiro could have been the game with the best bosses, but they used this headless 8 fight twice and that sucked. But they... Okay, but... They threw in a second ape. There. So it was not precisely the same fight. Ah, I mean, that's the first time, by the way, that I'm defending Sekiro, weirdly enough. Can't forget the Dark Eater meat. You say Dark Eater, I remember Dung Eater. Why? It's another drug. It's not Dark Souls 3, I think. But the Dung Eater left a impression on me. Not that I like dung at all. And I think he was not no boss, right? Okay, I will... No. I want to go to a loop, but actually 20 minutes I'm gonna be able to hold in everything I have. Blocking that is better. Let's see. boy, it is... Haven't learned much today. I think you don't mean me, but fun fact, I aborted it after 1.5 hours because I was bored. Anyway. Sorry, that was my 5 cents to Assassin's Creed. Click, click. Never understood why people loved it. But that's just my opinion. Which doesn't matter like a cow, right? Ay. Sorry. I also don't like the gameplay that much, but the story was good. Okay, that is what I can judge. But well, not a but. I would go so far and say that Ubisoft produced good games still good games around that time. I personally would even say that. Even though Black Flag maybe was not for me personally something. But with a couple of Far Cry's which had been released around that time too, I think they were not doing that bad. Afterwards they maneuvered obviously themselves into, as a simple not in company person, into a bad spot with their famous formula. Oh boy, I'm not even able to get the things out today I wanna do here. Yep. They have the formula and they did it over the last 5, 6, 7 years, which led them to the point where they currently are. Yes. Very, very simply spoken. But somehow it worked out for years and years and years. But in the end, you know, isn't FromSoft doing the same thing with Dark Souls, Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 3. Then they said, okay, let's split things up. We now are gonna do more pairing in the game. Sekiro was born. Okay, let's go back to the old formula. Elden Ring was born. I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. That was a joke. Ah, God. That's why they never stopped until they got bankrupt, and Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 3 are very different. In what aspects? No storytelling at all, no difficulty setting, a couple of boss fights where they just say, well, we have very precise timings and stuff, do them hard, point. Then they do some randomly generated animations, put a fair saying a very good soundtrack in it, and good it is. That's basically the FromSoft formula. Easy peasy. The same with like the Ubisoft and Assassin's Creed formula, right? I don't get fooled by them. I know that the background is Ubisoft, I know. FromSoft is just lucky that they were hyped by magazines and influencers, and that built their success. That's the only difference there. If more influencers would have supported Ubisoft, the thing would be totally different. I'm just kidding, by the way, you know that? I'm just trying to bash FromSoft for nothing. I'm not meaning that. Just in case, not that anyone thinks that I'm actually hating FromSoft. In general. Though I do think they should take a course on storytelling. remember I spammed the treat until the Shadow Ritter was over. And actually what I'm trying to pull off is the death blow thingy before the shadow thingy comes. That's actually what I'm trying to do. Okay, we have one more try. I don't deserve that. I deserve that, that's what I want to say. Alright, that's then gonna be it. Hopefully we are gonna be beating her after the Christmas break. I will be off for the next couple of days, and I'll gonna be back on Tuesday the 30th of December. So we have one more stream this year, the day before New Year's Eve. I wish you a wonderful Christmas if you celebrate Christmas. If not, then I wish you a wonderful time, whatever you're doing, and hopefully we are going to see us back here. I am going to be refreshed, and I am very, very pumped then to beat the lady. I mean, the corrupted monk. I would never harm ladies. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the Thank you for the 5 likes, and hopefully we're going to see us back here on Tuesday, December 30th at 7 p.m. Good night. No, it's not a Sunday, it's a Tuesday. If I said Sunday, then I'm very, very sorry. It's a Tuesday. December 30th, Tuesday, 7 p.m. European time, Berlin time. Thank you for watching. Wonderful Christmas. See us then. Good night, and may you also protect you too. And may you always ever give you many gifts. Merry Christmas. Thank you. You too. Good night.